Good evening, lovely tubers. White Mexican back in with another video tonight. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. It's extremely hot here in El Paso, Texas, and I just thought it'd be a wonderful night to feature some cards. So let's get started here with the beginning of the end. This is the ultimate rare version, dawning from Phantom Darkness. There is other versions. This being the ultimate is going to be the print of interest. Of course, looking at near mint lightly played here. Unlimiteds are about $10. And then let's go ahead and see if we can dig out a first edition here. First editions, our first edition is going to be about 21. It's one of lightly played, and then it quickly jumps into about 23 bones. About 4 pages of this, so pretty awesome card. Been messing around a lot with Shadal stuff. I don't think I'd mess with this in Shadal's, but this card had kind of like an uprising, I think in like 2018 or like beginning of 2019. I don't really remember what deck was using this, but one of the very few cards that you can draw 3 in a game. That's like better than even Pot of Greed, which is pretty incredible. Of course, the cost is really situational and pretty high, but just an all-around great ultimate rare. Moving on to Jinzo. So this card is really special to me. I remember getting I think it was like 2003 or 2004 era Joey Jinzo 10s. It was like, I remember I was in New York City with my family, and I remember going to Toys R Us and getting several of these tins and just opening up the boosters in the back of this like big car, driving back at night, and it was just like really good memory, really exciting time that just brings a lot of nostalgia as kids. So particularly the 2003 right here, 2003 tins, one's really special to me. Also, of course, Pharaoh Servant as well. I actually pulled one of these from a Jinzo tin. When I got home, I ended up getting more of these tins, and their Pharaoh Servant booster pack came in this, and I ended up getting the tin one and the tin promo, and then I'm actually pulling an unlimited version of the PSV, which was really great. So really quickly, I just want to go ahead and review the original OG from Pharaoh Servant here. Word on the streets is we're getting a little bit of support here pretty soon for Jinzo in general, and the unlimiteds, the hype is trending. You can see here unlimiteds are sitting at 24 bones. They've never been this high before. This is pretty incredible for unlimited, and they quickly jump up to 40. There's only 2 pages left of this, and the first edition is $110. Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Jinzo has hit an all-time high here with this hype train, and people just buying it out and just being an awesome card in general. It's a really powerful card. Trap cards aren't probably like the least predominant cards in the game because they're slow, but they're really powerful, and just amazing artwork in this card. Just being a Generation 1 card, it's just super nostalgic and awesome. Really quickly, let's go ahead and take a look at the 2003 tin promos, which is definitely a great alternative. Same artwork, same rarity, just not even limited edition. I don't think there's limited edition prints on this, but there wasn't, obviously first editions for tin promos, and these are already jumped up to $10, and quickly moving up from there. So pretty incredible on that one as well. I'm surprised the tin promos aren't actually more, because the tin promos are actually really hard to get nowadays. My personal opinion. I'm not gonna go over the ultimate artwork. I don't like that. I don't like this version at all. Really, I really don't like the ultimate artwork. I know a lot of people do. It's not for me. Gold Series and then Dark Beginning. Okay, those are pretty cool. More interested in the Duelist Saga Ultra Rares. Really big fan of Duelist Saga. Pretty great on its own merit for its unique ultra rare foiling with the lightsaber bars looking things here. Only set that has that. These are still really cheap, like $3 plus. I'm pretty sure this didn't get an unlimited run because everything that's being listed from this set is always first edition, from what I've found, which is interesting. Jinzo Returner is pretty cool too. I have a friend who, like one of my oldest Yugioh friends, he played this deck, and it was basically K deck where you like bust out 3 Jinzos and attack directly for game using this. I don't really remember what the combo was, but this is a solo print, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool card. If you guys want to check it out. It's not really good by itself, but like I know there's combos you can do with it. Again, I know there's like not really like a lot of Jinzo support. We'll see with the new support. Let's see. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Ultimate Offering. So I wanted to look specifically at the Champion Pack 4 Super Rares, which are always going to be pricey because Champion Pack just being an ancient set and a collector set in general. This is a banned card. It's been banned forever. Really awesome card. It's about $33, $34, $40 for the Supers from Champion Pack 4. But more interestingly enough, I want to check out the dual terminal. Rares or commons? I think it's rares. Rares from Dual Terminal 3. Very, very nice alternate print here. And they're $1. They're $1 to $2. About 2 pages left of this. So this is pretty cool. Later on, so I'm featuring some OCG cards here, some Japanese versions. Focusing on some original uncensored artwork here, and I will be featuring Ultimate Offering and it's all its uncensored glory later on in the video, so pretty awesome. Excited about that. Fusion Devour. So this really doesn't have like it's a very situational effect here, but it's just an old school ultimate rare from Strike Neos. It's a level 4 fiend, not really impressive stats, but it's a dark fiend level 4. So I love fiend decks. I love dark fiend decks. So and again, artwork's pretty cool. You can't really see it. It's really hard to see in the ultimate rare version, but all around cool, old school ultimate rare. And it's kind of slowly disappearing. I remember there being pages and pages of this card, ultimate rare version, and now there's just 3 pages left. And first edition is coming at around almost $3, and that's pretty stable at $3, and then jumps to about 5 after that. So 3 pages of this. So cool ultimate rare. Check out another ultimate rare, Emergency Teleport. This is just an amazing card. Several different prints here, but everyone's all about the ultimate rare. This is still limited to 1, if I'm not mistaken. Really diverse card, awesome card. Basically, tour guide for psychics in quick play format, which just makes it that much more amazing. Unlimiteds are sitting around 21.20. And let's see if we can dig up a first edition. First edition is going to be 67 bones. Incredible. So this is definitely a new high. A new high for this card. Almost $70 for first edition ultimate rare Emergency Teleport. In its own right. I mean, this card is... There's a reason why it's only at 1. It's a fantastic card. Alright, so the first OCG Japanese card I'm going to be featuring today is going to be Gemini L Ultimate Rare from BC-34. Apparently the set came out in 2001, so very, very old. I don't really know where else to gauge a good price point for Japanese cards here in the United States. So I'm just going to use eBay for now because it's kind of just easiest. So I have my settings set here to lowest first, and about $25 looks like the cheapest, unless maybe we look at this one for $16, but we gotta check the condition. Apparently the shipping is $100. I don't know how that works, but it does say heavy damage. Looks like it has some dings on the corner and stuff. But look at that artwork. That uncensored artwork, obviously we all know where the uncensored part of this card is. I don't even have to mention it. Gemini Elf is just an awesome card for artwork in general. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was the first level 4 1900 beer that you can normal summon without shipping and all that. So it had a pretty good reign for a while there before it started getting other cards, 1900 monsters with effects and cards with like Goblin Attack Force and all that, 2300 and all that. So just fantastic artwork. And of course this is the ultimate rare version, which we don't have an Ultimate Rare here in the United States. So original uncensored artwork and a higher rarity is always the way to go. So this is really cool. There's several different versions of this in Japan, and I'm actually going to show you a cool little trick on the actual Konami official Yu-Gi-Oh website to actually dig out which sets the Japanese OCGs are and kind of just toggle back from English OCG and TCG. It's pretty great. Okay, so the next card is going to be Dark Magician Girl. There's actually three. Probably going to just feature two for right now. This is the Dual Terminal 12 Super Rares for OCG Japan. Let's take a look at here so we can get a closer look of this artwork. Japan really, really does it best with their artwork. It's fantastic. I don't know if this one's going to let me zoom. Is it going to let me zoom? All right, cool. So obviously here it goes without saying, we can all clearly identify what is the uncensored part of this card here. And dual terminal is awesome, especially with seeing how this is a hollow foil. This is a super rare dual terminal. It just makes it all the better. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted to feature this card. And this has slowly been going up. I picked up pages and pages of these. All the cards I featured in this, I picked up multiple copies when I lived in Japan because it was just, unfortunately, when I returned to the United States, they started making the Lost Art promotionals. So I also bought a lot of Foolish Burials. So I'm really, really disappointed about that because I just got buckets and buckets of Foolish Burials and like Super and Ultra and like a whole bunch of stuff. But I really do believe that for certain cards, especially for the I guess like violent themed / sexual themed uncensored artworks, I really don't see Konami bringing those outside of Japan. But we'll see. I would be very, very surprised. So I'm still holding on to very confidently to my Dark Magician Girls and Ultimate Rare Gemini Elves and some other cards I'm going to show you here shortly. So again, the settings is lowest first, and you can just kind of get a plethora of prices all around here. It just depends on what kind of condition you're getting. Not too terribly expensive, but there's not really a whole lot on the market. So this is another cool card, Miss Valley Shaman as well. It's pretty awesome. It's kind of funny that this guy put hentai right here. Definitely is not hentai. It's just the original artwork that the artist intended for the card to be depicted in. But moving on. Okay, so another card here is going to be Dark Witch. This is a really, really old card. It's not very expensive, but for a common, 6+ bones, it's getting up there. Fantastic artwork. Again, there's actually 3 different places here on this artwork that they uncensored it here in OCG Japan, and it's glorious. It's pretty phenomenal, I'm not gonna lie. Also, this is because this is an older card. It has the old school text boxes here at the bottom, which is really cool. Definitely a lot more desirable in my opinion as an OCG collector. And to my understanding, I believe this only came in either 1 or 2 sets in Japan. I'll have to check on that later. Ultimate Offering is going to be next. So I kind of had a hard time finding the versions I wanted to find. I was specifically looking for the Secret Rare, which is kind of like a prismatic looking Secret Rare. I always get these confused because Japan has more rarities than we do in the OCG, and I get kind of confused with prismatic secret rares and like I don't know, I just get tripped up on this rarity sometimes. But so this is a Blood Offering. This is the original artwork of Ultimate Offering. Just awesome artwork. I really love the kind of like this like You Are Dead Resident Evil screen background on the back. This kind of like demon looking thing, it kind of its eyes are cool. It's kind of goofy looking. It reminds me of like an ape or something. Really not that like scary. I wish they would have given it like some really sharp teeth and kind of like a less fatter face, but it is what it is. The blood's really, really cool, and the whole hand being like an actual blood offering is really awesome. So there is this version, and then there is a dual terminal version, which is really cool as well, which is right here. Take a closer look of this, and it comes out. It's a rare dual terminal, which is cool too. So really quick. Oh, here it is. Here's the DT one. Anyway, okay, so really quick. So this is the little trick that I wanted to show you guys. So if you go to the Konami official trading card database, you search the card. This only works if you actually go in, do search a card, go to like the search box, type the card in, and actually open up this window where you get like all the versions and all the prints of the card. Once you're in this window, you can go up here and toggle at the top. The top one is always Japanese, Nihongo. It's, you know, the kanji for Japanese, and you can just toggle to the OCG site, or OCG, I guess, to Japanese. Yeah, OCG site. And the artwork switches to the uncensored original OCG artwork automatically, and then it pulls up every single set that the card was printed in Japan in OCG, which is pretty awesome. So here I was looking at the Beginner's Edition 2011, the Secret Rare, and the Dual Terminal 6 rares. These were the specific sets that I was trying to find on eBay. So these are personally my favorite. Plethora commons all throughout here, and then a rare and an ultra rare, but the Dual Terminal rare and the Secret Rare would be my personal choice. So really cool trick. I would definitely utilize that if you guys want to get into collecting original OCG Japanese cards. So Dark Condition Girl. Okay, so again, doing the same process order, typed in, search a card, found Dark Condition, actually clicked into this window, so I get all versions of Dark Condition here in the TCG. Go up, toggle to the Japanese website, or version, I should say. And like magic, it just switches over, the Japanese artwork appears. And then we get all of the OCG Japanese sets, which is a crap ton. My goodness, Japan really, really, really printed this card to hell. But they came out last year with a holographic rare, which is what they call Ghost Rare in Japan. I learned that over there. It's pretty cool. This is a really great rarity. There's also the super rare dual terminals. Dual Terminal 16, was it? Or was it Dual Terminal 12? Interesting. Did they print this twice in Dual Terminal? Wow, they did. Okay, so interesting. Oh no, I believe this is Duelist Pack 16. So this is just super rare. It's not the super rare dual terminal foiling, which is better in my opinion. But a lot of awesome rarities in here. If you guys can dip through this yourself, a lot of cool rarities. My personal favorite, again, is the Dual Terminal 12, super rare. And of course the holographic rare, Ghost Rare. It's ungodly expensive. It's pretty hard to get. And there's some ultras. One of the first ultras, premium pack, this one. It's really old, from 2001. It was actually extremely easy to get in Japan, really, really cheap, and it's going for a couple bones. It's pretty nice value. I like the artwork too. Don't normally go for ultras, but it looks pretty nice. And then there's a secret rare as well. Not this one. This one, the 15AX Jump 01, or Japan 01. Sorry. This is a really great version as well. It's literally this artwork, just like a prismatic, so Japanese. I was confused. Like, Japan doesn't really have like normal secret rare. Like, all their secret rares are like prismatic secret rares. Like, our secret rares are different. So yeah, there's that. Let's take a look at the ghost really quick. So the ghost here is sitting about 86 bones. There's a PSA grade 1 for an ungodly amount, 270. So this card is money, 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 money all across the board. Really quick, let's go ahead and get a better look of this beautiful card. Let's see if it's gonna let me zoom. Here, let me zoom. Alright, well. It's ghost rare, it's holographic rare. It's pretty awesome. I think everyone should have one of these. I mean, I'm not going to spend $100, almost $100 for it, but I don't know, maybe one day. But okay, so I'm not really sure what's going on with the zoom. It's being... Anyway, you can see it pretty well here, though. So yeah, Ghost Rare, original, uncensored, Dark Magician Girl, pretty awesome. Last card is going to be Last Day of the Witch. This is actually one of my all-time favorite Magic cards in Japan, in the OCG, because its artwork is just phenomenal. It's like Salem witch trial style. You got the 300 guy looking all ripped with a sword. You got the witch here on the knees. They got the firewood ready on the cross that they're going to burn them on the stake. And then they got them all on ropes. And it's just really, really cool, really brutal, really raw. Just an awesome, awesome artwork. And here's all the prints. There's really not a whole lot of prints. I don't even think this got a single holo print. I think it's all just commons. And I searched it here, and it's about 6 bones, depending on where you want to go to get it. Not really a whole lot of options here. Again, if you guys have any idea where there's like a better market for Japanese cards, please let me know, because I just kind of, use the official website to toggle to get information, and then I kind of just use eBay to gauge and kind of search around. So that's the video tonight. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. This has been a showcasing by The White Mexican, and I will see you in the next video.